Was the sword silver flamey at all? Was it silver?
It was just absolutely beautiful, extremely ornate. It was clearly very well crafted.
Probably then, yeah.
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 Okay, cool.
It's identifiable.
Yep. Let's flash forward till morning, because obviously you guys aren't casting any more spells or anything. It's morning time.
Actually, speaking of spells, no, I actually wouldn't have stayed there for a while. I would have gone out and tried to find like an open space where I could maybe see if I could do that thing again, with just the call lightning.
Okay, so
God.
so it's like one of those. You take a bit of you lie down maybe for a few hours trying to get some sleep.
I probably couldn't sleep, yeah.
And you couldn't sleep, and so you rest up a bit, and then you're just like fuck it. I imagine Kieran actually literally just like ripping the blankets off for her and be like fuck it, and like walking out of the place. I hate hospitals, and storming out of the place, and just going and levitating yourself up to the tallest tower where you are without going to literally the tallest tower. You're not Spider-Man, and going to the tallest tower that's nearby, and just kind of like, God, I just made the Spider-Man reference. Now I'm thinking like the 2001, whatever it was, Spider-Man, like that.
No. No, stop it.
Stand up there, and you spend some time kind of like contemplating it and really trying to work, but then like all of a sudden you come to realize, and you can like feel it goes beyond just like I say words and a spell happens. No, this kind of magic is more powerful than just the innate stuff you had before. No, you actually have to spend a moment not to just like blah, 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 and spells happen. No, you actually have to spend a moment where you kind of like fall into yourself and you reach outwards with senses that you didn't realize you had before. And like the very tip of every hair in your body all of a sudden starts to feel a very slight static charge that always seems to be in the air around you. And then this is after you kind of like feel the presence of the charge and you can feel how much is where. That's when you call upon the magics within you to pull that charge to you as much as possible to spark the blast of lightning, which then again pulls the charge all together and shoots outwards. And oh my God, it is an insane amount of power that comes ripping from you when you do so.
So I would probably do that once and then convert everything I have like into the sorcery points, into that magic I have at my disposal. And then just blow all of it on casting the spell and just seeing how it works.
Okay. And
that's all. And then I would probably just go back to bed.
Yep, absolutely. And so
exhausted.
Yep, because you literally just ripped all this magic through you. And then kind of like the next morning when you guys wake up, now you're officially level 5. Yay! And all the rules or whatever apply to your character. So it's morning time. The first one to wake up is usually Reich because he holds the most stringent routine possible. Schedule like you possible. Sans, Stalbor, who just meditates for 4 hours, then is already awake when you wake up.
Yeah. That's unfair.
Okay. So you wake up, right? And Stalbor is already sitting there, and I would say very, very quickly writing notes into several tomes at once.
I'm packed to go, but yeah, I'm doing.
As usual in the morning, I actually give him his time because I understand that as a caster, he needs time in the morning to prepare himself. And I would wait. I would sit there staring at Kieran's unconscious form, waiting for her to wake up.
Girls don't like it when you do that.
Normally, no, but there's something important we need to discuss before she.
Wait. Elves don't sleep, so how would Stalbor know what sleeping women don't like when you do?
Because he usually stays up staring at them because... Yeah, he's done that so many times because he doesn't sleep, and then both of them are yelled at.
Fast asleep. Aaron, you think I don't think about everything Stalbor says before I say it?
Both of them are fast asleep, correct?
I mean, yes, but it's not like one of those, they're not like dead to the world.
Kieran's probably exhausted and tired.
I look to Stalbor and say, Stalbor.
Right.
Are you...
Shepard.
Never mind.
Spit it out, right?
Are you undead? Perhaps I'm reaching, but given the information I have garnered from these past couple days and what I have known of you before, it stands to reason. Though it's possible I am reaching for an explanation where there's none needed. I want you to know that regardless of what answer you give to me, even if it is no answer, you are still a friend of mine.
That's important to know, right? I can tell you I'm not undead.
I nod. If that is all you will answer, then that is all I will ask.
And then he like takes a back page from Odette's spellbook, crumples it up, and throws it at Kieran's head.
Frank actually laughs out loud at that.
Karen will groan and like pull a blanket over her head.
Oh, Kieran, you're up. Reich wants to talk to you.
Good,
Go
you're up.
away. Go away.
A walk, please.
No.
I stand up and just stare at you.
I don't like you. Go away.
That is unimportant in this moment. A talk, please.
Ugh. Just throw all of our stuff up. Fine.
We
a second to get dressed. God.
I wait for her very patiently, though. Obviously, like just kind of regarding her. I don't know if she like gets undressed in front of us, but I wouldn't creepily watch her while she gets undressed.
No. I'm probably like in like bedroom clothes, Eric. Gosh, and I probably like put a jacket on or something.
Jeez,
Oh,
Eric.
yeah.
Not everybody sits around naked.
What's wrong with you? Yeah. Do you strip?
Yeah.
Do you and Luca strip down?
No. I'm good right now, but I would walk out with her. I'm still like shirtless. I have like a pair of short like combat shorts that I wear underneath my normal clothing, and I would just kind of walk with her.
I'll just fine. We'll go, but you're getting fucking breakfast.
Oh, if we're getting that, I actually get dressed. I say, well, as long as we keep it light. I don't know what the bill's gonna be here, but I'm paying for it.
Yeah, you are, and you're getting us breakfast too, because you woke me up.
Well, then let's go. We go to like the closest area where we can find some breakfast food. I would order
that bar pretty much right up the street that you guys always go to.
I would prefer to go there if that's in reasonable distance.
It is the reason why you guys go there is because it's literally walking distance from this hospital.
Yep.
So I would order breakfast for the both of us. I would kind of keep quiet at first until we get our food, and I would also order some coffees.
So what do you want, Greg? What do you want?
I believe that you intend on telling Luca that you are having a sexual relationship with Anne.
No. No.
Right, stops. He was like
no.
Stop, and he looks at her and she says, "So you're not having a sexual relationship with Ed?"
I didn't say. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, that's not what the conversation was gonna be about. Regardless, no. God, no. Why would you even think that?
I figured it was. I figured it was you. I guess.
You figured what?
It was the polite thing to do, given that you are fornicating with what we once thought was his brother.
No, gosh. Okay, out of game, Scott. We never decided on that.
You and I never made that. We never made that decision. Reich is making this assumption, an assumption that I'm not saying one way or the other is happening because I'm not Kieran.
Oh no! Looks like Erin gets to decide. But I will point out that she just went, "Oh gosh," as her declaration of
"Oh gosh" is literally her response.
Which doesn't fit Kieran at all.
No, it wasn't that me.
Golly gee.
Golly.
Whereas Kieran would just be like, "Fuck."
Right?
I'd be like, "Fuck." You're like, no. Okay, no.
That's funny. We found a soft spot for Kieran. Keep going.
Oh,
Okay, no, that wasn't coming to me about at all. What's wrong with you?
I apologize. I'm usually better at this. Then what are you going to tell him?
I'm bringing him on the ship with us.
You're what?
That's like a cut scene moment.
Right?
That's like, it's like worse than the fact that she might be fornicating with it.
No. You intend on telling him that you're bringing the man who is now impersonating his brother onto a ship.
Right. You don't know the principalities. You don't know ships. Okay.
No, but I know Luca.
Yes, I know Luca too.
No,
He's a
you
fucking
do
idiot.
not. That's the problem, Kieran.
I know it's a problem.
Is that you do not seem to care for any of us.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah, walking around and making threatening gestures at people who may have vaguely been involved inside assaulting us is a gesture of caring. You know what caring is? Caring is to think of something of another before oneself. This gesture here is selfish, but
Right. Shut up. This is for you guys. You don't realize that because you don't really know what you're fucking talking about. This is for you guys.
no, I do understand that it is for us in your misguided attempt.
No,
Protect
I
us.
can't keep you safe in the principalities. You realize that, right? We are going in with a slower ship. We have children on board, or we have a child on board. We have Mia. This isn't about you. This isn't about anybody else. This is about Salvor. Like, he's in critical condition. I can't keep you safe there. I need someone who knows their way around it.
Ironic through your
This is for you, by the way.
lack of foresight has brought us to a position where
You know what? Find your own way to the mirror holes, then.
you mean on rather than on the ship that you only got because of my actions.
I just stare at you. Your actions.
Yes.
Is that where you want to take this conversation?
There was a captain to that ship before.
Yeah,
And
there
now-
was.
Captain.
Uh-huh.
And now you are the captain of this ship.
Mm-hmm. That's how that worked.
I will openly admit that my actions were foolish and they were guided
they
by
were.
emotion. Something
Mhm.
I'm sure you're quite familiar with.
Oh, I am. That's why I haven't brought it up until this point.
But at the very least, you can hear me out because you must understand that regardless of the way that you feel about me, whether you despise me or like me or somewhere in between the two,
Right, I
You
lived
must
with you
understand-
for a year. You're fine. Like-
you must understand that
I care about you.
if nothing else, am equipped with the ability of foresight. Something that you struggle with.
Give me an example, please. I'm drawing a blank here. Oh,
Truly?
please, I'm waiting. Truly. Give me an example of this amazing foresight of yours. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it the time where you talked back to the leader of a nation, and
I
almost
did
got
not.
us all killed? The
I
time
did
where
not
you
do that.
killed a ship captain and cost my family
I did not talk back to
thousands of gold. Was it the time where you fed me poison?
Which was a reasonable thing
here.
at the time.
Okay, so none of those options. So where is this amazing foresight
There
of
was
yours?
two.
Because I'm drawing a blank here.
When you
Right?
presented the
Oh,
point,
when you got kidnapped and you were hanging from the thing and I had to come save your ass. Was that the foresight?
well, first of all, that was a result of us losing a combat where one of our friends died. So thank you for bringing that
Yeah,
up.
a combat you planned, with Luca, right? So, right, explain to me where this amazing foresight that I'm supposed to be so obviously aware of is, because I'm kind of lost here, to be honest.
Do you want to hear my reasoning for feeding you the poison?
Oh, you know what would be a great reason, a great use of foresight that you currently have? Trusting the one person who knows the area they're going into, who's had experience in the area, to make the right call on this, the captain of your ship that you're going on. How about you apply that foresight to have a little faith in me when I say, this is how I get us through this journey alive. No?
Let me talk to
Cool.
Luca.
You're not talking to fucking Luca.
Last
Last time you talked to Luca alone, I had poison. That's what happened there.
Kieran,
This doesn't involve
if
you.
you present this to Luca, he will react poorly. If you let me talk to him,
Then he'll react poorly, and then we'll
No.
talk it through.
no.
No,
You're misunderstanding. You think poorly means that he will pout in the holds of your ship. Poorly means that he will find and kill N.
Then he'll try to kill N, and then we'll stop it. Let Luca feel his feelings.
We will not stop it because N should be dead. But because you are his friend and I trust you, he is not a target of our anger at this point. Please let me talk to him. If I am wrong, then I will openly admit it, and you can rub this in my face for as long as you want.
Awesome. So, foresight, feelings, talking, compromise. We will both talk to him together. And also, if N doesn't come on the ship, then I don't feel safe bringing you guys to the Principalities. I will not be bringing you guys to the Principalities.
Okay, so what you've done instead of what I suggested is you've given me an ultimatum, and
No, Reich, I'm not going to take you into a fucking death trap of an area without some reassurance. I'm sorry. Again, we have a 16-year-old on that ship. This isn't about you fucking guys anymore.
Let me talk to Luca. If you let me talk to Luca, I will be able to convince him that this is a good idea.
I don't know why I should trust you. But we'll talk to him together. How about that? We'll talk to him as a party, as a group.
If you talk to him, you will cause him to not allow this to happen, because you are emotionally invested in N, and he hates N with every part of his being, and he will feel anger and he will feel rage at you. But if you give me time,
this is the right call. Okay, fine. Then I will give you the information that you need to know about this place. Okay, how about that? Right?
Please.
Alright. It is an area of piracy. The ships are going to be far faster than ours. Their ships are faster than the fastest Larendar vessel. We are on a very slow ship. Alright? That alone would make it dangerous. Like, if you were just sailing into pirate waters where it's not necessarily illegal, that would be one thing. However, not only are we doing this, but we are we are sailing a House Larendar vessel that is very obvious, very open. And honestly, Reich, I don't know what the current tensions are between Larendar and the Principalities, but I can tell you it's not really fucking good right now. I don't know the details, but we are literally starving the people there. And that is very concerning, because they also have members of the Mark of the Storm.
We're just starving them a little bit. No big deal.
We're literally starving them. I'm assuming through weather manipulation. I doubt it's trade, because again, they have ships of their own. They could get food. So I'm assuming it's weather manipulation. That's very concerning, because they also have members of the Mark of the Storm. Right? They have weather manipulation themselves. So we are making a coordinated effort, a coordinated attack on this nation. We are outmanning and outpowering them. Right, I'm worried we're going to a fucking war zone. Flying enemy colors. That is the worst case scenario.
At first, Reich seemed like upset. He was like a little bit obstinate and unwilling to talk. But then he as soon as you say finish your point, he just kind of deflates a little bit and says,
"Right?
Well,
right. It's fucking about you either. I have an entire ship of House Larendar members on there. They are all in danger from this. They could be taken as prisoners. I could be taken as a prisoner. I need assurance that we're going to be okay in this. Do you want fucking Stalbort to die? Do you want this fucking Teal to die? Do you want Mia to die? Again, she's 16 years old. She's a teenager. I do not want
any of them to die. I just want this to proceed without...
N is from the Principalities. Yes. He knows the area better than I do. Do you understand what changelings are in the Principalities, Frank?
I do not.
No, you don't, because you're not from that area. Guess who is?
I trust that
I am. N is. Changelings are very prominent there. They have sway.
I never suggested that he not come. I just asked that you let me talk to Luca.
Yeah, and this is all the information I would give. These are all very valid points.
Yes, but he's not going to care about any of this stuff. You misunderstand, because he doesn't care about this stuff, because that is a man pretending to be his brother.
Yeah, I understand that, and you know what? We're trying. I'm trying to find Ed. I'm trying to find Nico. Doing what I can.
Okay.
And
cool.
you know what? Maybe, just maybe, if Ed stops fearing for his life a little bit, he'll start opening up to Luca more, and more information can be gained. I get that Luca lost his brother. So did En. Like. Happy? Do you want to convey all this information to Luca now? Can I be there for it? I promise I'll be quiet. I'll behave.
You will not.
Probably not.
Hence why I'm... Hey, Scott! DM!
Oh, there he is!
Oh, hey, I've just been eating chips for like ages. This is great.
Like, not even just eating chips, like, obnoxiously eating chips.
Like, obnoxiously, loudly, like...
Sprinkle, munch.
That was actually just like my character felt very passionately about. Sorry.
When I laugh too much,
gold.
when I laugh too much, literally the back of my head hurts. Like the muscles like tense so much around my skull that literally like right here like is in pain.
Aww.
And right now I am like massaging out the tension in my skull because I was just enjoying every moment of that. So
You made Scott so happy he's in pain.
Come on, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, so with that, oh man, we're gonna take our next break. Hopefully, everybody can call. You guys have to hug it out. Hug it out during the break. We'll be right back because now we have to get Luca involved because mommy and daddy are getting a divorce and they have to explain it to their child. See you guys in a couple minutes.